Welcome back to PYJynJoy, Messages from the Divine. This is Charmaine, your holistic life coach, coming to you with a message for the collective. So let's cleanse the energy of the space and see what message the Divine has for us today. So, Divine, what message do you have for the collective today? Divine, what message do you have for the collective today? Divine, what message do you have for the collective today? So, let's split the deck, see what we get. Whoops, let's do it one more time. I don't like the way that broke. Okay, let's see. All right. Six of Cups and the Chariot. So, Six of Cups, six is all about self sacrifice, loyalty, harmony. And you see a mother handing off to her daughter a cup filled with beautiful little things. So, as if you're perhaps thinking of childhood and romanticizing it, or you received a gift from your mother, maybe like inherited something. We'll get into it more. And then we have the Chariot, which is all about success. It's number seven. Seven is about spirituality. It's also your inner wisdom. And you see where she's balanced with the two sphinxes, black and white. Also, she has a wand in her hand. She's riding on I was going to say her chariot, riding on her motorcycle. So she's a modern day charioteer, but that's all about success. So let's see what we get. And we have immediate past is Page of Wands. So you're getting into the beginnings of your creativity, your passion. You're finding out about it, and we'll go through each card. Then we have Judgment. So something is coming up that you'll be judged on. Let's see what that is. Eight of Swords. Eight is all about your abundance, your prosperity, your strength. And then you're bound. You're bound by ropes. You're blindfolded. You're surrounded by swords, eight of them. And this is all you getting into your head. So let's see what else. Distant past, the Hermit. It was at a time when you were working on things by yourself, working on yourself, wanting to be secluded, maybe meditation. You see, she's closing off her laptop, she's stepping away from social media. And it's also number nine. Nine is completions, endings, and then Judgment is 10, is 20. So that's two, balance. So let's see, distant future rather is Nine of Swords. So you're again nine endings. So you're sleepless nights, you're staying up, you're tormented with nightmares and things. So let's see what all of that is about. At the bottom we have the Six of Cups. So, Divine, tell us about this hermit situation for the collective and what it is. So remember, this is a message that's general for the collective. It's people out, which means people out there need to hear it. If you need to hear it, then listen up. Leave in the comments what's going on, and I'll help you figure it out. Or if it doesn't resonate with you, listen anyway and share it because other people may need to hear it. So back to the hermit mode. What was that all about, Divine? Three of Wands. So you see, she's standing out on a bluff watching her boats sail away. She's really in control with her creativity. Three wands around her, stable, strong, expansion, seeing how the boats are going off, like going out to take her message further, or creativity, her artwork, her skills to the rest of the world. So you were in hermit mode, and maybe that's the way that you do your creativity, where you want to be alone, so that you went off to like your writer's cottage or your painting studio or what have you, but you needed to take some time alone in order to do your craft. So let's see one more card about this distant past. Tell us more, Divine. We have three there. We have nine. We have three. And Temperance, which is all about 14. 1 plus 4 is 5. So you're changing things. And it's really you getting to balance. So you're working on balancing perhaps what your work was or is, with now coming out and being no longer a hermit. The message is going out. And you see where she has 1 foot in the water, 1 foot on land. There's sunflowers. The sun is in the distance. She's balancing the water between two goblets. And then she has a triangle on her chest, which is like firm foundation. You're strong there. So let's see what all that means for you for the immediate past. So this is basically in the distant past. You went into hermit mode to get your creativity going, your ability to produce is further enhanced when you're not disturbed, but you have to balance because here it is being as the page, and the page is someone that's new. So perhaps there's a new person coming in that's going to help you in some way. Let's see, what does that mean? Well, we have the devil, the devil, the devil, and that is number 15. So 1 plus 5 is 6. 6, we just, I thought, yeah, 6 of Cups, we just went over that. So this new Page of Wands person, so you may need to just look out for them. So someone else may be coming along. It's terrible. You got out of your hermit, out of your solitude to bump into someone that may want to learn from you, because you have 3 wands there. A page is beginning and staring at it. Look at the red, the red. So this is someone who is coming around and wanting to learn, but just be careful with them because they may not be what you think. They may try to tie you down because look at the two clashed together by the devil's pedestal. So this is someone that they may appear innocent, but be careful of them. So let's get a little more detail. So Divine, tell us some more about this individual that's coming in as though they need to have a mentor to learn this craft better. Tell us more about this person because it looks like they are not doing the best things. Well, we have 7 of Cups. So we just had 7 before. So we have 7 of Cups, and that's all about your emotions, and you're doing fantastical ideas and things are popping into your mind. And this person, maybe that's what they're doing. They're making you see things in a different way. And maybe they are sparking your creativity because it's all of these great ideas that are coming up that are pretty fantastical. I mean, look, you have a inside of a cup, you have a tornado, you have a snake, you have a rose. So all these different things are coming about because of your connection with this person. But it's still, I am still getting that sense that you need to watch out for them. So let's see. I want to pull another card because just because they may appear to be good for you and helping spark your creativity, they may not be the best. But the devil also can just be ego. Okay? So it doesn't necessarily mean that this person is bad. It could be that they are stroking your ego. And when you let your ego lead, that's when things can get bad. But let's pull one more card. Okay, I love this. You are a badass being full of life, love, and possibilities. Through this deck, may you find a path to your best self. And that's what you have to do. Find the path to your best self. Don't get into the ego. I'm going to leave that card there with that. That answers that question. This is your ego. So this person is coming along. It's not that they're bad. It's that they are so impressed by you that they are stroking your ego. And sure, you're getting these great ideas coming about from being with them. And it's, they're younger, seeing things differently, and they can spark those ideas for you. But don't let it get to your head. That's what this is telling you. Don't let it get to your head. Stay on the path to your best self because that's where you were. Because look, judgment is coming. Okay. So let's get into this judgment because with the judgment coming, it's as though you're now, because you're out there, you're some type of an artist and you are creative. And what's happening for you is that you are being, maybe you're having a show. Okay. Maybe you have an exhibition coming up. You're in an art gallery, something, and you're being judged. People are looking at your artwork. Critics are there. So you don't want your ego to get in the way. So let's see what Divine has to say. Well, the Chariot came back. So yeah. So you will be successful. So this will be you going out. You have your exhibition, your display. You're going to be seen by others. You'll get great accolades. So this person that came in, this Page of Pentacles, they are someone who is useful because they may have stroked your ego. But if you keep your ego in check and expand upon these bright ideas and things that this mentee had inspired in you, maybe they'll become your muse. Okay, so that they are your muse. So that's what I'm saying. This younger person, they're more of your muse. And taking these ideas and moving forward, just as long as you keep that ego in check, you'll have the success. You'll get the critics will say to you what is so great about your work instead of being negative. So let's see some more about this. Present divine. Tell us more about the present for the collective. They have their show going on. Tell us some more. The Hanged Man. So you just need to look at things differently, because remember, you're coming up on this Eight of Swords. So even though your money is there, you're binding yourself with your own thoughts. Because a lot of time when success happens, especially if it's quick, because the Chariot, that's quick moving. So it can knock you off your feet a little bit and begin to make you wonder, can you repeat this? Because when you have success like that, you're going to be in demand. So people want your artwork. Are you going to be able to recreate the same vibe of what they're looking for? So those are questions that people have in their head, and I know for a fact, because I write books. And when I hear one, oh, it's so great, it's so, then when I sit down to the next one, I'm like, can I do as well as that last one? So don't get caught in the mental. So let's go right on to this. Look at things differently, so that you are not going to let ego get in the way, the Hangman, let ego get in the way, or to self-doubt. So let's look at this Eight of Swords. Where you bound yourself. It's not like someone else did it. So what can you tell us, Divine, about the collective binding themselves after such great success? Knight of Pentacles. So you're steady moving with your craft. You're steady on. It's good. It's something that is going well. You're producing it in the way that you need to. And maybe in looking at this cup, maybe you inherited your skills of art from your mom. So that could be very well what that meant. So with this Knight of Pentacles, steady on. Your money is flowing in there nicely. You're creating with your craft is going well. So that's what's happening in the immediate future. Tell us one more card about that, Divine. What more can you say about that? And Knight of Wands. Your creativity is on high, charging in there, full speed ahead, galloping forward. See how steady you're steady at your craft, but your creativity is booming. It's like roaring to go, raring to go. All right. So now let's see. Why do you have these sleepless nights, nightmares? Again, what is going on, Divine, with the distant future for this artist that is just so well known and appreciated? Tell us some more about this in the distant future. King of Cups. So you have to get in control of your emotions. That's what it is. You need to, even though it's turbulent there, fish jumping out the water, but the king may be surrounded by all that turbulence, but relax. Look at the state of his body. Lean back there, holding the cup, no worries, not even looking directly at the camera, looking off to the side. Like, I don't even care that this is all happening. So don't let your mental thoughts keep you up at night, because you're in control of your emotions. Pull those in. Be unbiased in things. See things in a clear way. Remember, present, could go back to that. So we'll pull one more card about the distant future, where the collective needs to learn to balance their thoughts and don't let them get into their head, keep them up at night, as well as be in control of emotions. Ace of Swords, and there you go. This is one of the most brilliant cards to get. And Ace is one, new beginnings. And Swords, you cut through that mental. You are successful. You are triumphant. You are the Chariot. All of that is there for you. That is your message. That is the great thing that's going on for you today. So let's pull which crystal will enhance this message for you to help you get it into your head about you being an artist who's successful and is going to continue to produce great work. Let's see what crystal you need. And we come up with, we have Labradorite. And it says, see the magic. I love it. See the magic. And that when you create, Divine creates. So when you are creating like an artist or a musician, it's so spiritual. It is really something that is magical. You are creating something from nothing. And that could be someone, you don't just necessarily, but I'm specific to this reading is for an artist, or it could be a musician. But in this case, it's leaning more of an artist. So that, sure, you create when you bake, okay, a chef. All of that you're creating, a teacher, you create. But in this case, it's so spiritual and beautiful when you are creating from your hands something from your imagination into something that is real. So that is your message. See the magic in it all. I wish you well. And write in the comments what you're going through, how this resonated with you. Share with your friends. I'd be so thankful if you will like the video, share the video, subscribe to PYJynJoy, click the notification bell, do all of those things. Help me increase my channel and the reach of the messages from the divine. So until we see each other again, love, light, and joy.